What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Much love. I hope everybody's doing good. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're new. I'd greatly appreciate it. Don't really get a lot of views on this, but I felt like playing some football. My team sucks, I swear. I could change the difficulty, but then I'd beat the hell out of everybody, and that just ain't fun at all. Share this out real quick. Alrighty. Let's see if I can beat this school for the impaired. Good God, they're 50. I should beat the crap out of them. I hate to even say that on this game. But yeah, I should. I don't even know if I've ever played this team before. Maybe on this game, I don't know. What the hell is that?
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Rebels, taking on a team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
How are they 0-0? They ain't played a game all season. That don't make any sense.
So Alabama's offense takes the field for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was.
Hey, Steven, not much. Big shout out, Steven Stone. Thanks for
turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse? Make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the.
There he goes.
Get it. Go, go, go.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
She's good. Thanks for asking. I ain't talked to her in a couple days, but she's good.
That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Rebels offense will try to get something going with their
do what you got.
They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen.
Oh, awesome, Stephen. Hell yeah, cool. Yeah, anytime.
Games, they take away everything you do offensively, so it's a huge challenge in this one, Dave, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games.
Yeah, I live at Oakwood Manor still. Still same place.
They can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
This is how crappy my defense is. Letting this team do that.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Card in the backfield. It's Field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide crowd.
Hell yeah. Roll Tide.
He's down on the Saban Field on third down.
Get him. Oh, bullshit.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Look at these. Look at this.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
There we go. More of that.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing his defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down.
I tried to get it.
Dealing with fourth down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team.
Damn,
First
they was,
time we've seen their punt team this
was
afternoon.
trying.
Here's the return.
Oh, he's quick. He's
Makes a
quick.
move.
Too quick. Oh, oh goodness. Okay, that's awesome. I got a touchdown.
Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes him back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really
All right, Stephen. Thank you.
by the coverage unit to get down
Hope
there
you have a
and make
good
the stop
rest
at
of
the
the
19.
day.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll run play action.
Get in there.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes that Alabama offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Oh.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened.
Holy
Listen,
called it.
hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially.
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're...
I need in a game like this.
I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right.
Holy, called
A
it.
little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to force that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Oh, Hike it, stupid.
Trying play action. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
Yeah, give me the ball. Let's go.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Rebels decide to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're
Trying to stop me from running now. See.
These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Horton.
That's a good little play.
After a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Miller with the ball. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The give to the tailback. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Run some of this clock out a little bit.
Multitude of options on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Let this go to 2 minutes or something.
Give to the running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense
All right,
wins
you
the
son
battle
of a...
up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Trying to make that rush fake on the draw play here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You're set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give is to Miller, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Hale. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
To the ground, he's got it again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room.
Hey, Marty. Big shout out, Marty and Jamie. Thank you for coming in.
Scrimmage greeted by a sea of defenders.
Of
Defense
course.
rolls up deep in its own end on that.
Somebody's always calling me when I'm live streaming. Hello. Hey. I don't know. No, I've got off at 2. Yeah. No, live streaming football. Yeah. Steven came in. He asked about you. Asked how you were doing. No, on the live stream. He said he might soon. He just got his license back in the car, so we'll see. All right. No, I'm all right. No, I think I get off 4 of the next 2 days. Just Friday. Well, hell, I hadn't been off. I was just off Friday. But anyway. Okay. That was Mom.
Play now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
What weapon?
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick
There
off,
is no
really
answers for them.
for the defense to
They
shut
are a
them down
hostile
here.
team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the
I've witnessed some
return
high
will be
schools. Their
brought down.
football team would whoop their ass.
Not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the
Phew, he's having a hell of a game.
That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Yep, let's get on with it.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll pull it on the read.
Gotcha.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Dummy.
I gotta
Or
be
what
honest,
you were
I'm a little
thinking.
shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically.
The Gulls
how
are
they
playing a
struggled
team
this
that is not
season.
good at
They have
all.
put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
I'm surprised they've even been able to do anything.
First down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on.
This was on rookie mode. I'd probably beat them 100 to
Sometimes you
nothing.
might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations,
I
with the
do.
quarterback stick,
I
don't deserve
do.
to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of
What
push,
the hell was
and get
that?
yardage.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Had to throw it before he wanted. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime.
Oh, they took no time off the clock, hardly.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Miller with the ball. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with the
run
first
some
set of
clock
downs.
out. Yeah.
They're going to ride this running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That's it. Well, that might actually work.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Smashes through the tackle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to...
And he takes it in.
Another one.
Touchdown, Bama! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Oh, had him.
Now adjusting. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets
Yeah, that's
down
fine.
to
Y'all
avoid
run some
contact.
clock out.
That's the way to give
I
yourself
appreciate
some
it.
breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact.
Thank everybody for coming in. Much love.
Owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Opening snap in this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Time to practice some passing plays here.
To the air, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He's loose. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating
the most passing
that
yards
they
I've
would
had
get
in the
an
game in a
opportunity
while.
to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Run down, clock. We'll be here till tomorrow if I don't do it.
To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
I'm going to go to fourth quarter.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
Oh, y'all.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. 42 Spider. Here's the handoff. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this.
Into the end zone he goes.
Another one.
Touchdown tie. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
What are you talking about? This has been over
The
with.
defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together.
Yeah, we won't
Offense,
probably
defense,
have any more like
complementary.
this season. Won't get too many easy games like this.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And now the offense will
See what y'all can do.
field again.
Run the clock out for me. I'd appreciate it.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire.
Oh.
Makes the grab on the
Oh.
shot. Free up the gut.
Look at that. I'll be damned.
Touchdown Rebels. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
They got me.
Yeah, good for them. They put
Yeah,
together a
dance,
drive.
you idiot.
They got a touchdown. It's been a
Little
bad
damn
day.
late.
I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're
Too
getting
little, too
destroyed,
late.
but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening
Oh, they're
in
not
college
kicking an
football this
onside
weekend.
kick. I'm surprised.
Notre Dame has
Well, I
the
don't
lead
guess it would have
currently,
mattered.
but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by just 2 over Syracuse. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they
Run
come to
this
the
clock,
line
yeah.
2nd and 7. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing
We're not
over
used
there.
to seeing this from this offense. This offense
Shouldn't even
usually
pick that
at a
play,
really
really.
high level on 3rd down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll send the back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Wilkerson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion for the wide receiver. The play action fake. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Oh, they're after him.
Got him.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Slipped through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. Handoff from the gun. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards
just go
in
to
this
2
game.
minutes.
They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Man, we ought to have 2 lights. We've had quite a few people come in and out. I've been watching.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down.
Hit the light. It costs nothing.
They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got enough space. And
Another
they're gonna put
touchdown.
another
Oh,
one
my
into the
goodness.
end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I just wanted to run the
Pure
clock out.
domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical
Yep,
down
if this
and
was
distances,
on a lesser
situationally,
difficulty,
all up
I
and
would
down the
be
field.
done scored
This
100
defense
points.
has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he
I'm probably going to play my next season with a different football team just to play some different teams and stuff like that.
They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give it
Probably a lesser team, maybe UAB or something.
And I think this offense is all but surrender, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive
Ooh, we
performance.
just got
They got to bounce back.
Ollie
The
Walker.
next opportunity, the next
We
moment
may not
was
get
today.
a-
Oof, it was not a good day.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every
He's
time
still
they
in
run
there.
these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him on the ground as the
Now,
offense
can I
comes
run
out
the
to start
clock
the next
out?
drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, Davey.
This crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the
Yeah,
locker room.
let's run this
Picked
clock
up 2
down.
yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And enough. $39. This might be my last play.
Right back to him on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space
That will
and
be
making
ball
a good
game.
game
I
before
may
the
do
stop is
something
made.
crazy.
Let's talk about Alabama. A
No, I'm
nice
not.
way to go into the postseason and eventually the
I ain't
offseason
gonna
with
do
a
shit. I'm
W.
gonna let
But
the
the
clock
question
run
is,
out.
will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ears still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State. They used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national.
Single game record broken. Oh, I broke a record. Wow. Most rushing touchdowns in a single game. I thought about that, but record broken. Rushing touchdowns. All right. Who do I have to play next? That's the question. Oh, Auburn. Yay. Well, this will either go with one or two ways. We'll win or they will, or they'll win. This could be a good game. We're both got bad records this season. We're about evenly matched, it looks like. Auburn. Boo. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to take a short break and I'll be back. Much love to everybody that's came through and much more love to those who've commented. Marty and Jamie and Stephen Stone, and it's all only people commenting. Thank y'all. Yep. What's week 14? So this season's about over with, y'all. I damn near want to simulate this season and just get it over with and start a uh, new season. I'm hoping if I start a new season, I can use another team and it won't wipe this one out, but I don't know how that's going to work. We'll find out. Level 63, my coach. Yeah, we ain't going to talk about that. I'll be surprised. I'm surprised he's not been fired yet in real life, but anyway. He needs to be. I mean, they just need to go ahead and do it. He is not Alabama material. Alrighty, y'all. Short break, and I'll be back. Alright, this is break. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Back. Well, let's see how this does. I may play this and get off here and just relax the rest of the day. Alright, Auburn. Y'all don't give me too much of a damn. Well, on paper, I should have this, but that doesn't mean anything. Not on this game.
The Iron Bowl, 3 simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this.
Oh, I think we're at their stadium too. Great.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Auburn Tigers.
The season I've had.
As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
That's a big chicken. You see the size of that chicken?
Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense is on the field.
Won last time I played them.
Last year's Iron Bowl is pretty much what we've come to expect when it's in Tuscaloosa, as scripted as it was a year ago. The drama you tend to find when they play in Jordan Hare. There's no mistaking the intensity, no matter where these two get together.
Yeah, and Auburn didn't play their best, but this rivalry always provides fun. Like, there's some way, somehow, it shouldn't happen. Where it's played has always mattered. It seems like they swing the pendulum a little bit, but a lot of hate in the Iron Bowl. The state of Alabama, you're either on one side or the other, and it's usually not friendly.
Oh, get in there.
I feel like this is the rivalry game that consistently provides the most drama at the end of every season. That's why it's so much fun to watch. Last year when these guys played, Peyton Thorne threw for over 300 yards, but it wasn't close to enough. They need more balance. They can't turn the football over. They're going to get this win.
Barely got it.
In state line.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
What about that?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Here comes the hit.
Oh!
And the defense got him at the 27.
Oh, damn it.
Play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays. So you gotta
couldn't do anything there.
Containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
So Auburn's offense will go to work for the first time.
Yeah.
And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the cut easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this.
All right, defense. Let's stop him there.
43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Catch in the middle.
Of course, we couldn't.
And they reacted well to the completion,
Of course.
but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
It ain't gonna bother me though. This season is over with.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton.
I would like
And
to
he was
beat them,
fortunate
though.
not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Finds his tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks
They
it
should have
free, and
had.
4th down is coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Throws to the tight end.
Got it. Good job.
It's Cuevas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive and they're going to score points in this new age era.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Washington. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense.
I'm not going to be able to make that field goal.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area,
Not at all. I'm not
you got to
going to
be
even
worried about
try.
the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll
There we go.
drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game.
Now
and the
I'm at
stats
field goal
point that
range.
out emphatically.
I'll get it off of those guys.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They feed him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Going to the run. It's
Oh,
Miller.
wow.
He
I'll
gives
take
them a
that.
fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal
there
line.
we go. Roll Tide, damn it.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Well, I just noted the Mountain Dew commercial.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Caught in the backfield, it's Howard. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't make it any
Should have been a sack. I went for the wrong player.
Now 2nd and long from the 21. Now the play fake. Fires to the wide.
Wide ass open.
Makes the grab in the open. And he was
What the hell's up with that?
until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Come on now.
Like that,
Don't
and
just
you
give
feel
it to
like
him.
You can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half century, guys, when they didn't play each other.
1893.
They got in a fight over, among other things,
That's
game
crazy.
receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game.
Oh, my
before. I'll
goodness.
never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus everything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because I think being in the state, like fans are around each other all year long. Players are around each other all year long. You know, the Iron Bowl is a civil war of hate between each other all year
Come on,
long,
defense,
and they
damn
get
it.
to settle it on a big stage every year.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
From the gun, he leaves it with the bat. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, stop him, damn it.
With a big play on this 3rd and long.
I don't know,
From the
bro.
gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh,
Working the
damn
middle.
it.
They've got it just outside the red zone. The change, it's at the 21. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Get it. There we go.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality. It's
Looking for the end zone.
No.
And it's caught.
Oh, my goodness.
a lot of
You
times you see
bastard.
those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give is to Miller. There he goes. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and he gets closer and closer to a 1,500-yard season. The transition from Nick Saban to Kalen DeBoer certainly gave growing pains to the Crimson Tide, and they're expecting progress in year 2.
It wasn't smooth. I mean, you expand the playoff, obviously, further, and they still don't make it, so a lot of upset Alabama fans, Jesse, but year 2, obviously, a chance to change that. More of his guys, more of his system.
Yeah, there were some bright spots a year ago in Kalen DeBoer's first season. Obviously, beating Georgia at home was a big one, but this is a team that definitely stumbled down the stretch, and you're right.
What about a pass interference right there, you son of a...
national championships, they have to take the next step this year.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. There's the pressure. Snagged in the middle, it's Bernard.
Got it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first
I like
down.
that play.
From the gun, running back gets the gift. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains.
Oh, damn it.
Time he's done that this year. Just
Threw it right to him, I thought.
Nice. They've got it first down at the 42.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his
Should not have threw that.
passes, but the eye-hand coordination,
Damn.
able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Finds his man. It's Cobb.
Oh, here we go.
3-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
Damn.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
I need a turnover.
On first down. Caught behind the line. It's Alston. They'll finally get him on the ground.
I hate this.
He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
I could have just ran the damn clock out. I got to get the ball back second half.
What will they dial up?
But I was trying to do something.
Wants to go up top.
There we go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on
Ooh, I needed that. Now I'm going to run the damn clock out. Screw that.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Miller with the ball. This freshman makes the stop.
Oh, and y'all call a damn time? Oh, my God. Injury time full.
Let him be checked out.
Trying to run the damn clock out. Jackasses.
They'll test the right side. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Finds his target down the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Tide with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up.
Oh, it got me again.
An early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Definitely not an easy team like the last one.
He lofts it high, and deep down the left side. Intercepted, a first half turnover.
We both intercept.
And he'll
2
be
interceptions
brought down,
on
and
both
that's how
sides.
we'll end the first half.
Well, at least it just ain't me that sucks.
We've played 2 quarters.
Man, this
here.
is
Time to go to
dead-ass
John Connors
even.
in our halftime update.
Fellas,
Crazy.
in a rivalry filled with magical moments,
Eddie.
even more here today between the Tigers and Tide. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown.
Oh, shit, I don't get the ball back. Yeah, I forgot I got the ball first.
Put a boot to it to start the second half.
Wonderful.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best
All right,
adjustments. There's a
defense.
lot of
Well,
coaches
shut
that
'em
believe
down, damn it.
we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got it in the middle. It's Fields.
Every
Really
damn
nice job
time.
there to pick up
What
the
is
first
wrong?
down and get it to their own 41. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
Object is to cover the receivers,
Lost
not
control
let them
on
be
first
wide
down.
ass open.
Grabbed over the middle at Simmons. He's brought down quickly.
That was my
Minimal
fault
gain
this
there,
tackle.
Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch.
No.
Defense and zone coverage.
Whoever just
Receivers
left
got some
me.
access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down. No. For them.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, got you that
Right there
time,
to
bastard.
stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Why am I injured?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick
All
up
right,
the first
I
down.
predict they'll get a first down.
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33.
Come on, defense. Damn it.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Get him. Get in there. No,
With the
you
catch,
back.
it's Singleton.
I told you.
He'll
I
pick
knew
up
it.
a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
Just can't be good 3
They'll
times
line
in a
up on the
row.
31 on first down.
Oh, crap.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And good coverage. by
Well,
the
let's give them
defense,
another
just a short
first
gain.
down. That's how it's just been
A
working.
little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third.
Why don't y'all
and
do
long.
something and stop them this damn time?
From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all.
Oh, my.
He's
Wide
got it.
ass open again.
Makes the grab at the 6-yard
This is
line.
bullshit.
It's first and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give is to Miller. He is going.
Oh, man, if I could have faked him out there.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Finding open areas. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They'll leave it with it. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Yeah, screw you and Auburn. Let's go. Look at him with his man bun.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop
4th and 1. Yeah, right. Like I can kick that long-ass field goal.
You like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. It's so important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking.
I'm going to run this damn clock out, son. I could get lucky and run it all out. Pull out a late score.
Back to the ground game on the left. And he was
Or not.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I'm in field goal
Nothing on the
range.
last play, it's second and 10. They'll try the run. Defense holds their ground, pick up of a yard. It's at the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to
Get in. There we go. Hell yeah.
nullifying that run altogether.
He now
Phew,
has
that was nice.
108 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth.
Damn, that's warm here today, y'all. It's like 80 degrees.
Trying to run it in. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down.
They're gonna let it go, Lou.
Now
Let it go to the 2-minute damn warning.
This noise. We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Yep, it's been a hell of a game so far.
For this offense to get things done. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Power football with the run.
Oh, I got a little
How
closer.
about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive
Mountain.
front?
He's a mountain of a man. Oh
We
my
have an
God,
injury
a
on that
mountain of
last
one.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting up.
Got it. Hell yeah. Damn,
They've moved out front here in the
they have too much time left, Lou.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's
Yep,
now a
this is not
4-point
good.
lead in the 4th.
That makes the score Alabama 14, Auburn 10.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more
All right,
dynamic
defense.
than
Well,
they get
y'all
on
ever
the
done
ground.
anything?
That's 20.
Now's the time.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Cover.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack.
Oh, I could have had his ass.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done.
Damn it.
Picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
I could have had a sack, and that would have definitely helped.
Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down.
Yep, wide ass open. Yeah, here we go. I knew it.
On that play, and they find their way to the 36. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in at Simmons. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like we just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Oh, come on.
Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10.
You bastards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in backfield. It's Alston. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Oh, here we go.
On second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
Oh, my God. Y'all see that shit.
They've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Well, 30 seconds left. Jesus.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Knocked down immediately.
Last timeout.
Couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception.
I started throwing somebody else, and I should have. Well, that's ball game.
An exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Since 1893, this game has meant more to the
what a game, and I lost.
Alabama than any other sporting event, and the toilet paper will fly at Toomer's Corner. The Eagles will fly, and it is an orange and blue game as Auburn takes down the Tide in the Iron Bowl.
Yes,
thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered, but I think the other person it probably wouldn't have worked either. Damn, that sucked. I almost had it. Good game, though. Damn. Well, it may be the end of my season. Yep. Well, let's think this is the worst season I've had on there. Didn't even make a bowl game or SEC. Oh, Oklahoma. What did I get? Wide receiver got an award? Oh, return specialist. Huh. Cool. Oh, I did get a bowl game. East Carolina. I'll be damned. That's not too far from where I'm at. All right. Well, we got one more to go. We're both. Oh, their record's better than mine. All righty, y'all. Well, thank everybody for coming in. I've had enough for today. Big shout out to Marty and Jamie and Stephen Stone and everybody else that stopped by. I appreciate y'all. But more to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all. I will see y'all later. Much love.